Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Thomas, J. Sean, how is it going today, guys? And right now we are sitting here at home in Ontario. And you probably are wondering, well, where's your trailer? Well, that's very simple. It's down the road at a truck stop. We've got to go pick that trailer up, and then we're going to head over to Steeler. We've got a load of pallets that are going to be delivered. I forgot where it's going, but I do already have things set up and ready to go. So without any further waiting, we're going to climb into the Peter Car 379. Yes, I did say 379. It's a 389. That's here in the game, but we are running Pendragon's SCS extra truck parts, and so we do have this dressed up kind of like a 379 today. And without any further waiting, let's get going. George, Speedy, how's it going today, guys? And we are going to be heading out here, and let's go get our wagon. I have not driven the SCS 389 in a while, that's why. Hey Chris, how's it going today? Envious, what is up? Yeah, we are always trucking, really. Ontario does have a garage, yes, but I wanted, instead of starting at the garage, we started at a home. I do want to make sure that we have our job selected here. It should be, because I didn't screw it up or anything. Where did it go? Oh, actually it kind of disappeared, but this is a load here. Empty pallets going to Winnemucca. Junior, how is it going today? I am doing awesome like a possum. And I do want to make sure I'm going to be going the right way. Yes, we are. That bus almost just ran right into me. And George, if you are going to complain, I'm sorry, but please leave. If you don't like what you're seeing, I mean, you have that X up there in the corner. I am not going to listen to complaints. Hey, Miles, how are you doing today? then stop bitching about things. If you think you can do better, get yourself streaming software and go and do it. Otherwise, I mean, let me do my thing. It's that simple. Anthony, how is it going today? Sorry I missed your message, and thank you, Chris. Sparkle, we are in the SCS 389, but we kind of got it dressed up like a 379. I'm gonna take a look here and see where we're backing in. We're backing in on the other side. I came in on the wrong side here. Oops. It's called a mod called SCS Extra Truck Parts Bands. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little spot to get in here. I think we might have a little bit of trouble, maybe. Yep, and we definitely don't have enough room here. Let's see. I think we might actually have to turn around and do a blindside. And then I hit the rocks. Way to go, Coda. Man, can you tell I was not prepared for this stream today? Andy, we are in the SCSP today. Yeah, what I'm doing, I am not going to mess around trying to get in here because I haven't done it. The blindside in this is kind of a pain in the butt. You really don't have enough room, so we just cheated here just a little bit. Oh my goodness, it's like I completely forgot how to back up again. That sounds like you actually assigned something to open a DLL, and that's what happened. The Custom 53, yes, this is version 1.3. my goodness. AI, are you kidding me? Let's just stop at a green light, why don't you? No accessory mods today. We are running the interior exterior rework pack version 1.6.1. Daniel, how is it going today? Great to see you. We are running the Cummins 444 underneath the hood today. And no, never drove a 359. No, that would be the SCS extra truck parts. My system isn't being stupid. I will run either Vipers or Outlaws, but today we are running the SCS version only because. And oops, kind of took that turn way too fast. I appreciate it, LeVar. And again, guys, I am using a 6-speed today only because I am waiting for a wiring harness for my Mega Shifter to come in before I can start using it. And then my button box actually was not shipped out yesterday, just a tracking number was assigned. I should have that hopefully by Thursday next week. Definitely, if it does come in before then, though, don't worry, we will be using it. As far as I know, they did not, LeVar. I am using TrackIR 5. Well, if you do want to see what the button box is going to look like, Anthony, go to Derek Spear Designs or look at one of my previous videos. I did link to the page. No further SCS news, Andy, at least not that I've heard. Oh yeah, they had train horns in the 90s. do like running it only because it sounds so awesome, but if I had a choice to run an actual engine where it sounded decent, I probably, for the newer trucks, of course, it would more than likely be a ISX-15, but since we're trying to simulate an older school truck, wanted to use an older engine. So older engines, definitely the 444 or even the N14. Freightliner is headquartered in Springfield. You could call this a Fitzgerald glider kit, yes. I do use OBS, but I also use another program called Restream that will allow me to stream to Mixer and YouTube at the same time. I have not got Twitch completely set up yet. There is not, Ron. Did you install any trailer mods that may have wiped out the AI? You want to make a truck with def loud? Get rid of the mufflers. Have not grabbed the ownable log trailer as of yet. Now, what they're referring to, LeVar, is in the base TrackIR, you get a hat clip. The Track Clip Pro would actually like hook onto headphones and things like that. I mean, I just have the regular TrackIR with the hat clip. Get rid of any mufflers in the exhaust system, and yeah, it's gonna be loud. So all of your AI is running bobtail or no trailers whatsoever, or just empty? And Curtis Wilson, thank you so much for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. I did not, Andy. And am so missing my splitter right about now. On some of these hills that I do need to go up, I do need to over rev the engine just because of missing my mega shifter, so I am going to apologize for that right up front. And what happens if you remove the logging trailer? Holy mo... Are you kidding me, Heartland? Are you kidding me? What I would do is right-click ATS in your library, then select Properties, go to Local Files, and then click on Verify Integrity. Oh, just watch what I do to Heartland here. As long as we don't have any AI traffic coming, I am going to make him slam on his brakes. You want to mess around with me and cut me off? We're going to do this to you. Haha. I'm going to cut your butt off. Do not. That AI was absolutely crazy. Yeah, somehow I know I am going to get a couple of driving awards today. No, Peter Cars and Kenworths are not even close. About the only similarities is going to be from the frame down. Everything above the frame, so you're talking about the body and everything else, that is where the differences are. great. This is the lovely way station. We have to go up, turn around, and then come back. Yeah, way to go, Oregon. I'm curious, how heavy are we? It's not so much the truck itself, it is more of the engine. But sound-wise, definitely the Outlaw Pete has, I would say, the best sounding engines. Just because there's a lot of those engines that have low vitals to them. The only thing that I pretty much using my keyboard for right now is I have a key on there set to key up my mic. Other than that, no, I'm not using my keyboard. Pepsi, how's it going today? I am enjoying my Sunday off before I go back to work tomorrow. Some do, yes, and what they do is they change the timing of the cam in order to get an engine sounding like that. I may be a good driver, Sparkle, but I can't back up worth a damn. I started out with a keyboard myself, Sparko. Did that for about 2 weeks before I went out and bought my wheel. Never thought about it once, George. And yes, I looked at the truck papers that had the dealerships in there and what trucks they were selling. There were some that I were interested in, but I never followed through on it. That was back before fuel economy was a big thing. Oh, I know how to back up. It's just this game, Curtis, is kind of, it's similar to the way it is in real life, but these trucks actually move a lot slower than what a actual truck does, at least backing up in my experience. I mean, I drove over the road for several years, and I mean, that's one part of the game I think they should fix. I mean, granted, yes, I'm driving a set forward front axle Peterbilt 379, not the greatest of turning radiuses, but these trucks, the front ends move around so slow compared to what they do in the real world. For me, the only trucks that really get around on the front end really quickly, we're going to say the Volvo that I do have the Galamim added, of course the 579, the 680, and even Arides 670 get around the front end pretty good, but any set forward front axle, it's just way too slow compared to what it is in the real world. And this is why I wish I had my Mega Shifter back. I wouldn't be down in second gear. The turning radiuses today are a lot better than what they were, and I think that's part of the problem. Is a lot of these trucks, especially the W900 and the 389 in game, they are not the newest releases of that have the turning radiuses and things adjusted, and I think that's part of the problem in the game of why I have so many problems backing up on a set forward front axle tractor. That does depend upon the size of the mod sparkle, along with what you are downloading actually. The only problem I see with long-nosed tractors in this game is some of the companies are way too, yeah, if I can damn talk today, are way too small to support them, such as like the smaller Eddies and some of the Walmarts, even the not the big ones, but one that had the docks right inside the fence. I mean, those are a royal pain in the butt with a long nose tractor. Usually during the week, it's right around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The weekends tend to be a little bit earlier, especially Sundays. I mean, heck, I will admit it, I watch The Walking Dead, and since that is back on, that's why I now am streaming in the afternoons, at least on Sundays. Shorter wheelbases are easier to back up. That's the thing there. Oh, a Voltason motors? Oh my goodness, you do not want to go into one of those with a 53. And it's actually this Walmart here is the one I was referring to. Some of these are a royal pain in the butt. And if this has us, oh, actually giving us the easy one in the back, not the pain in the butt one. Now, if they ever do accessories, George, I bet they will give us the Pride and Class edition. Now, see, right there is what I was talking about, how the front end takes so long to get around. I mean, that should not be happening. Dylan, we are in the SES 389 today, but we are using Pentagon's SES extra truck parts, so it's kind of looking like a 379 on the outside. And what do we got here? We are not going back up into Oregon, I will tell you that today. Let's see here. We're all the way up here, Winnemucca. Let's go to Albuquerque. That's actually a very good thing. And I don't have two of these on here, so I just wonder if this is going to be going to the cargo plane or if it's going to actually be going into the cargo center itself. I appreciate it, Dylan. And the reason a notification did not go through is your subscriptions must be private. In order for me to see it, that does need to be public. Now, if they ever add the trucks getting dirty, I would love to see that. Yep, and I knew I was going to get a driving award today, at least one. It would be in your YouTube settings. Those would probably be with the accessory packs if we ever get them. And right now, the W900 and 389, unless you use a third-party accessory mod, they are kind of bland. Are able to order them with a manual transmission. Last year, Kenworth, on their T680 alone, 70% of those trucks that were sold were fully automatic. And the reason they're doing that is not because not so much that they're not able to produce manual transmissions. a lot of schools these days do not have manual trucks. They are only automatic. And if you do take a road test in an automatic, you then have a restriction on your CDL that you can only drive an automatic. It's just easier and more convenient to attract people to the profession. Out in the middle of nowhere, and that stupid bus won't do more than 65. And if I knew no traffic was going to be coming, I would hop out and just hammer on it. But yeah, we're not going to be having a head-on collision today. Always run. No, they do, but they make it so difficult. When you come up along something like that there to where you've got a little grate in front of you, you cannot see, and the AI spawns at sometimes in the most stupidest places. And like this here, he's gonna slam on his brakes. We're going by. Now, here's the thing when it comes to states. They are getting the West Coast done. The majority of the states that are west of the Mississippi are huge. We get to the east of the Mississippi, they are quite a bit smaller. So there's a chance, especially in the Northeast, that if we ever get to this side of the country, we will be seeing packs of states being released and not one at a time. The first truck that's going to be released here that's not in the game is going to be the Volvo VNL 670. And then next year, hopefully, if we are lucky and the truck team works at a quick enough pace, we should be getting the International Lone Star and the Freightliner 2018 Cascadia. We do not have a MAC license that is signed as of yet. The ones that are signed are Volvo for the VNL 670. No idea if it includes like the 760 and the 860. For international, it's just the Lone Star. I would love to see the LT. And then for the Freightliner, it's just the Cascadia. And that is why on today's stream I'm using the interior-exterior rework mod. And it definitely gives a few more options to the interior of the truck. I'm waiting definitely for that one. When all the trucks, when they do come out, I will be driving them. case you are wondering what mod turns this into a dirt road, that is the Tanopa reworked mod. It is updated for 1.32. Hey Riley, how's it going today? Sweetness on the work, at least you're done. See you, Junior. gonna make it. I'm sorry about that. My TrackIR messed up for a moment. No, you cannot. Those are accessories, George. So you would need to go to like some accessory shop in order to have them put in. You're just from the factory. You're just gonna get a base truck. have heard of Roland Transport. That is awesome, George. And sorry again on the TrackIR. I had to get a drink there. My mouth was getting a little parched. There are definitely a ton of cool trucks on the road. Now, granted, where I live, I'm probably not going to see them a whole lot. I'm not up on Interstate 80. So, more than likely, if I'm going to be watching those, I'm going to enjoy viewing what I see in the video. If I wanted to be a trucker, yeah, and I had the money to do it, definitely custom the whole way. No, with this I am not skipping gears. There's not enough torque to do it, and the amount that you would need, I would actually lug like crazy if I tried to skip gears on this. The gears are just not short enough in order to do it, basically is what I was trying to say. ATS. Rohan, how's it going today? Long time no see. It's quite cold today. We're probably going to get some more snow tonight. Apparently it snowed last night. When I woke up this morning, there was nothing on the ground, though. No idea on that, George. This is the Cummins 444. And this is in Creechbaum's engine pack. Oh, if it did snow last night, it didn't stick on the ground. When snow really starts sticking here is probably usually November and then definitely December. I mean, depending on how much it snows, of course. I mean, the past few years we've had green Christmases, but I've also had years to where it's snowing like the dickens on Christmas Day. I am in Pennsylvania. I get down on the ground, George, and yeah, needless to say, it's not easy to get up. And I've got knee problems, so getting down onto the ground and doing something like that, getting back up would be a problem. I would be able to get down. And of course, we get pulled into the chicken coop. Oh yeah, there's snow days built into the school schedules here, and then if they don't use them, they get out earlier. White and green today there, Chrome Trucker. Whoops, okay, driving award number deuce. Oh yeah, we are getting down. When the light comes on, we'll have 50 gallons left. We're probably going to stop over outside, well, the north side of, oh, what the heck, Camp Verde. I'm just hoping we don't run out. We got enough for, well, actually 30 gallons. I thought it was 50. 224 miles. Yeah, we've got enough to get over to that new fuel station they put in. The road going out of Camp Verde, when you went north to come up to 40, they put a fuel station in there, and that's where we're going to be going. I only drove for local companies. The most employees was like 30. And the company was called Art Smith Trucking. Now, when I am on Truckers MP and streaming, I do have a Discord, and I do open it up for that. Whatever you see here in my stream, George, is all SCS traffic. I am not running any Jazzy Cat traffic packs with the exception of a painted truck mod. Normally on the US servers, unless of course it's down. on, AI, get the hell out of my way. And is that supposed to be a Toyota? I have a Thrustmaster T150 along with the T3PA pedal set. We've got the TH8A shifter, and sitting on top of that, right now it's not working. I'm waiting for a new wiring harness to come in, would be the Affliction Mega Shifter. Oh, I-81, all the time I used to run on it. Took quite a few loads down to Winchester, Virginia, and then even further south down near the Richmond area. Makes me want. We're gonna be probably over $900 to fill this up. Probably. Well, did I only put 220-gallon tanks on this? I probably did. No wonder why. And here I thought I was running with 300-gallon tanks. I live right off of Interstate 80 in Pennsylvania. Not this coming summer, but the summer of 2020. I will be going out to Reno. I basically get on 80 and follow it west for like 2,500 miles. And boom, then I'm there. The ASP button boxes, they are good, but they are quite expensive though too. I do have a button box coming in later next week, hopefully Wednesday, but it could be as late as Thursday. I ordered it from Derek Spear Designs. It's a 32 function box. It's got 5 rotary encoders and quite a few switches on there. $100 shipped. Whenever I see a roundabout, I always say, whose bright idea was this? Because 9 out of 10 times, they are useless and confusing. That doesn't surprise me one single bit. If it's a high traffic area, having a roundabout in there makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. this is the only thing I hate about this 6-speed that I do need to use until I get that wiring harness, is the gears are just way too long and takes forever to get back up to speed. Now that is unusual. I normally get pulled into this chicken coop and it gave us the bypass. Any day now, Mr. Bear. looks like we're dropping off at the cargo plane. And let's see, do we get to go inside? Yes, we do. Lovely. A little early isn't too bad. Now with this one here, I do want to make sure I'm lined up pretty straight before we try to go up those ramps. We definitely don't want the trailer falling off of them. Yep, like that there. That's what we don't want. Matachi, thank you so much for the subscribe. I do appreciate it. I do want to thank you guys for watching. Sundays are for trucking today. We did feature the SES 389 dressed up kind of similar to a 389. If you did enjoy today's content, make sure you give the stream a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit that red subscribe button. Then enable notifications by clicking on the gray bell. That way you will get an email every time I do go live or upload a video. My name is Coda. You have been watching Amazing ATS. Have a great rest of your Sundays. Keep that shiny side up, and we'll see you on the flip-flop.